All right. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, Suit for the Soul Tarot. So we're going to get through the signs for the month of December here in a moment. Okay, there we go. Sorry, I'm just pulling this up on my screen here. So we're going to start with Aries, okay? And we're going to be doing the big three. So we're going to do Aries rising, sun, and moon. Okay. So let's start with Aries rising to see what is going on for you in the month of December, or what's going to be happening for you in the month of December. Okay. Let's get in. For Aries rising, what's going to be happening here for those with an Aries rising in the month of December? Okay, mercurial energy. Bottom of the deck is the sun, by the way. Okay, I'm going to be pulling a few more cards here. Aries rising. I actually feel as if you're going to be turning away from some people, or you're leaving people behind in the month of December. Okay. I think you're realizing that either they're not worth your time, or just that you want to pursue something else that is more important to you. So Aries rising in the month of December. Those with an Aries rising. Those with an Aries rising. Okay. We have on the table in the reverse, time to put your demands on the table and get serious about what you want. Ask for a raise, a promotion, or a step up. Yeah, you feel like you're not getting what you feel like you deserve. Honestly. You're like, my plate is empty. Nothing is really on the table for me. And so why should I stay here? So again, I feel like you're kind of transitioning out of a situation. And for a lot of you, I do feel like this is work, but this could also be relationships. You know? I'm going to pull one more card here for the Aries rising folks. Okay. So overall energy that you're going to be dealing with, those with an Aries rising. Okay. Simikiel. Angel of Vengeance. Yes, absolutely. You know, you're feeling frustrated. You know, you're like, why should I stay here? You know, you're like, but you had two routes. You can actually take vengeance. You know, Mercury is that decision energy, right? Kind of like you have the ability in the month of December to bring into being, or to manifest, or decide, you know, what you want to do, you know. And so you can decide to react and to be vengeful about not having these opportunities. Or you could choose to walk away because you're like, this is just not worth my energy and my time. I'm not about to argue with people that just are not seeing my worth and value. I'm just not about to do that. So we're going to pull one more card here. We're going to pull actually one tarot card for you. top card here, we have the Two of Keys, the Treasure. So yeah, you're like, the damage has been done. The damage has been done. Just looking around and you just feel like, you know, it's been chaos, or maybe it's just been you know, a show, you know, fill in the blank there, a blank show, you know, and you're like, you know, I'm just done, I'm over it. Yeah, so I'm just hearing, I'm over it. I'm just over it. There's nothing left for me here. So yeah, I feel that you're going to choose to walk away. All right, let's now go into those with an Aries sun. Aries sun sign. What's happening for you guys in the month of December? How are you being impacted? Those with an Aries sun sign. Leo in the challenge position. Bottom of the deck we have Taurus. Somewhat similar energy, right? At the bottom of the deck for the rising, we have the sun. And in this situation here, we have the sign Leo, who is ruled by the sun in the challenge position. Somewhat similar energy. The challenge for you has been making some kind of breakthrough. You're like, okay, maybe you've been struggling to believe you can make a breakthrough. Maybe you have in the past. And in the month of December, you're starting to believe more and more and more that you can do this, that you can make this change, that you can grab the head by the horns, right? And just do it. All right. Let's see what else is coming for you. For those with an Aries sun in the month of December. We have new life. You may get a fresh start or be called to bring a new perspective to your old job. You may also get a tempting job offer or new place. Yeah, so that's been the challenge, really, is that I feel like you've been working at a place that you've just been really dissatisfied with. Kind of like the rising, haven't been offered opportunities, but you know, you've been kind of putting up with it, I feel like, for much longer. And you've been really putting your nose to the ground, just doing the hard work, right? Bottom of the deck, that Taurus energy. But you're realizing more and more and more your worth and value, and you're like, I deserve something else. And so I think you're going to break away. Maybe you're going to start a new business for some of you, or you're going to apply to a new job, or you're finally going to do that thing that you said you were always going to do, or you're going to confront maybe a boss saying, hey, I've been doing this, I need a raise, you know. But yeah, you're finally going to do it. All right. Those are the sun in Aries. Top card here, we have Raziel, Angel of Mysteries. I feel like you're very knowledgeable about something here. Perhaps it's your job. I feel like you've almost been like hoarding all this knowledge or accumulating all this knowledge, and you're kind of holding these cards close to your chest because to you, you're like, well, I'm a hidden asset to this place. I have something up my sleeve. But I'm going to keep these cards close to my chest so I don't get taken advantage of, or my ideas don't get stolen from me, or, you know, this won't affect me. It's like, or, you know, you have some kind of plan that you've kind of kept under wraps here for a long time. And again, I just feel like people don't know what you really bring to the table, but you just have a lot of information inside of you, or that you're kind of, you know, keeping to yourself here. All right, so I'm going to pull one more oracle card here, and then we're going to pull a tarot card for you as well. Yeah, it's like they don't know your real potential, right? Also, you're being encouraged to keep a secret. If you've been doing that, keep doing that. Because you may be in the early phases of something here, or you may be changing at a slow pace and you're still in the early stages, or you're just starting something here. All right. Sun in Aries. Month of December. The Great Star of Africa, Envy. And this says, envy is the religion of the mediocre. It comforts them, it soothes their worries, and finally it rots their souls, allowing them to justify their meanness and their greed until they believe these to be virtues. I feel like you're kind of getting away from this energy. You know, I feel like for a lot of you here, you might have been, again, you may have felt you were overlooked. You may have kind of looked at others that were being promoted or rising up to a new level here, and maybe you just didn't understand why them, you know, and maybe it's just, again, it's made you angry. And again, you're working now to change your narrative. Instead of just passively accepting that these are the results, you're like, you know what? I'm going to change the game. But no one's going to see it coming. I'm going to pull a tarot card. Those are the Sun and Aries here in the month of December. What's changing for those in the Sun, or the Sun and Aries? Okay. We have fated meeting. Wow. Okay. On the deck, I do want to show you Seven of Scrolls, intricacies and industry. You know, he's kind of working on something new here. It's not yet built, right? There's still a long ways to go, but he's starting on this project. But yeah, and we have 7 and 7. So 7 may be a very significant number for you at this point in time. Or this could represent your 7th house, since we have fated meeting, which is, a lot of people don't know, but your 7th house is either the type of people you're fated to meet, the type of people or connections you're meant to kind of foster. You know, that's your 7th house, which is, you know, could be from your rising sign, from your moon sign, and I say it can even be from your sun sign as well. Okay, so this is basically your opposite polarity. So, yeah, with this, I feel like you're going to meet someone possibly here that is in line with what you're doing. Yeah, I just feel like this is something unexpected, an unexpected surprise that's fated because you've kind of taken charge here, which I think has been your karma. You know, your sun sign is your Atmakarka, something that you kind of, your karma that you're meant to kind of burn through in this lifetime, you know. And so with the sun being Aries here, you know, your karma in part is to take charge. You know, deep in your soul, you know you're meant to kind of take control of your own destiny, to take the lead in your own life, that you have the power to make this change instead of just allowing things to happen to you. You know, you've been the change that you've been looking for. And with that comes this Libra energy, right? The 7th house. And Libra is, of course, all about working together, about relationships. Business as well. So maybe for some this could be business. But yeah, I just feel like through this you're going to be meeting people you're meant to kind of help you, propel you along this journey here. Okay, anyways, I've harped on that for a little too long, so I'm going to move on now. All right, lastly, those with a moon in Aries. What's going to be happening for you guys in the month of December? Those with a moon in Aries. Okay. Well, we have 2 cards. I'm going to take one and I'll show you the other one. Capricorn, and bottom of the deck, Uranus or Uranus. Okay. I'm hearing taking steps. Or a leap of faith. You know. I almost feel like in the month of December, maybe you come upon some kind of shocking news, or there's this realization of something. I just feel like you see something or you're exposed to something and it really changes your mind. I almost feel like an underlying feeling of betrayal here as well. Like someone or something was not what you thought. You know? All right. For those with the moon in Aries in the month of December, Spirit. And for those with the moon in Aries. Star power. Okay. This says you need engaging work that will let your talent shine. You are a natural actor and influencer. You attract fame and fortune. Yeah. So kind of like 10th house, 11th house kind of energy here. So there's this energy here of I think you know you're meant for more. Perhaps some of you here are a Capricorn sun or rising. Doesn't necessarily have to be. But there's this feeling of knowing that you're going to be successful. And for a lot of you, it's in regards to your career. Or just through the type of work that you do. If it's not a career, it's a job, or it's, again, some kind of work, right? You're gifted, and you're meant to bring that gift into the world. All right, anyways. Those with a moon in Aries in the month of December. What's happening? Okay. We have Shelagiel, Angel of Snow. It's kind of interesting. We do see the moon influence here with the moon in Aries. It's almost as if you've been in a dark space mentally. It's almost as if like you couldn't see, or you were blinded to your potential, or you're blinded to find like your way out of a situation. Because I'm kind of getting here, it's like it's almost as if you got your head cut off here, you know? And you're kind of searching in the dark without your head. And you're looking for your destiny, or you're looking for where you're supposed to be. I feel like a lot of you here, your body is very skilled. Okay, I feel like, you know, you're a very skilled person physically. However, it's just like you don't really know how to apply it. How do you apply your skill so that you can align to where you're supposed to be? I feel like that is the biggest question for you, at least in the month of December. Okay, I'm actually going to pull from a different oracle deck before we pull a tarot card for you. Moon and Aries. Okay. Glitches, yeah. It's like it's not very clear. You get hints, you get hunches of things, or you see glimpses of things, but it's like the path forward is not very clear to you in the month of December. You're being forced to just really follow your gut, to really follow what lights you up, you know? All right. I'm going to pull a tarot card for you. So the moon in Aries in the month of December. The lightning bolt, 8 of forces. Again, there's another card under this, but I'm just going to take the top card here. We have summer/winter here. But again, this is remembering what lights you up, or moving towards what lights you up, but also I feel like this is some kind of a realization, a light bulb moment, right? And I feel like this has something to do with your childhood, or something with the past. Yeah. Because I almost feel like you've kind of been, maybe you've tried, for example, a myriad of jobs, or maybe you've just kind of been going about life, and maybe you don't know why you're doing what you're doing. You don't know necessarily why you're going where you're going. You just kind of go wherever you feel pulled, right? But it's almost as if like you have to ground yourself and remember why you were here. What was your purpose here? And it has something to do also, I think, with maybe family as well. Maybe family lineage. Okay. But yeah, that's what I feel for you guys for the month of December. And we are going to clear the air real quick, and we're going to move on to